So has anybody else felt like it's Monday all day today, or is it just me? And it wasn't even really like much of a holiday yesterday. The only thing that was really different is I guess the banks were closed and there was no mail service, but somehow it's got my week all off. And I keep thinking it's Monday and it's Tuesday. And at any rate, I think I've got us all straightened out. We are opening two things tonight. It's an autographed baseball bat, Hit Parade baseball bat, and then a full case of Panini Contenders Draft Picks baseball. So we got some fun coming up this evening. Before we get started ripping into our packs, of course, we've got a little information to go over, if I can get us landed on the right page, that is, which that's not it. That's a big black screen. So there you go. That's it. So the first thing there, of course, guys, is just a note about my feedback. That's to let you know I have it completely automated. So as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get it in return with no waiting. And of course, the second thing there is a thank you, because I do appreciate you bidding and breaking and chatting and hanging out with me. We're taking a look right now at things that are coming up on eBay. This is the stuff that's already up and available for bidding that we're going to be opening over the next 5 days. Tomorrow night, we'll do another case of Leaf Best of Baseball, followed by some Flawless Collegiate Football. And we're going to do a master case. Yeah, big 16-box, 2 8-box cases of Illusions Football. So you know what that means. First of all, it means 80 hits, which is pretty tremendous. But secondly, it means you better bring a snack when you come to that break, because it's going to be a long one tomorrow night. On Thursday, we'll open a triple play baseball box, a half case of mini helmets, and a half case of football jerseys. Both of those are the back half of a case that we started recently. We'll open another 12-box case of Bowman Chrome as well. On Friday, we'll open a half case of autographed baseball jerseys, a case of Impeccable Football, which comes out Friday. That's its release day. A case of Archive Signature Series retired players, and a case of Topps Gold Label Baseball, which is also a Friday release. On Saturday, we're going to open a couple of boxes of 2013 Topps Supreme Football, a couple of boxes of 2010 Plates and Patches Football, more Gold Label, and a half case of Heritage High Number Baseball. Sunday, we're going to start super early. We're going to start at 9:15. That's like way earlier than we normally start. We'll do a single autographed baseball jersey from the Hit Parade National Edition series. We'll also do a Hit Parade Series 12 autographed basketball jersey. And then we're going to do a 16-box master case. Somehow or another, how did I get that? I don't know what I did there. Somehow I did something weird. So let's just stretch that out and see if I can't fix it. I don't know what I did. Anyway, a 16-box Goodwin Champions master case, which is, again, 2 8-box cases. And that's another one that'll be kind of a long break. That's why we're starting it so early. Tonight, we're easy. A baseball bat and a case of Contenders Draft Picks. So the baseball bat, our free shipping break anticipated to get out the door on or before Monday the 15th. As many of you know, or most of you know, the free shipping stuff tends to go out 6 or 7 days after an auction ends. Paid shipping break stuff is our Contenders Draft Picks, projecting that out the door on Saturday. As always, if I can get it to you faster than that, I will. But it's kind of a pain to sort, to be honest, because it's, everybody's in their collegiate uniform, so it's not quite as quick a sort as it might otherwise be. Consolation cards. If you are in the first break, well, really, if you're in either break, and your team is not pulled, you don't hit anything at all, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card. It can be from any year in any series. I track it for a rolling 90-day period. If you're in the free shipping break, typically what happens is I just hang on to your consolation cards until the next time you have a package heading out the door. Then I gather them all up and send them at once with that package. If you are in that free shipping break and you don't want to wait for that, shoot me a message on eBay. Let me know. We'll get you squared away. In the paid shipping break, if you happen to get skunked in there, not pull anything, not even a base card, of course, your consolation cards would go out with the rest of the break since it is a paid shipping break. First up tonight, 2018 Hit Parade Series 20 Autographed Baseball Bat, break number 8. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Tuesday night, the 9th of October. We've got team names on the left. If you're the winning bidder, your name is up in lights across from your team on the right-hand side. Had one team that didn't sell in here. That is the San Diego Padres. So if something were to come out for that team, of course, it would just hang out here with me. Otherwise, it will go out the door to one of you. Last but not least, I'm removing autofocus. I'm setting a manual focus. It does cause your background to go out of focus ever so slightly, but not to worry. We're going to be able to see it all just fine. Jay Allen's here and Greg's here. Hi, guys. What's happening tonight? All right, so here's the first end of the thing, and you can see we've got our security tape stuff on there. Here's the, oh boy, here's the opposite end with our security tape on it. Now I've got to try to cut through the security tape without, you know, cutting my hand off, for instance. I always worry about that because, you know, it's like not cutting my hand off. I don't worry about that, but I mean about like the little utility knife slipping and, yeah, like that, and slicing through my breaking mat or something else I don't want it to slice through, for instance. It's just there's not a very wide little margin right there where you're supposed to cut that tape, and it makes it a little dicey to get that stupid thing out of there. Oh, come on. Oh, good. Oh, man, that's a nice one, too. It tells us on the lid. How handy is that? Jo Adell, who is the really nice prospect for the Angels. So that's one that you want to hang on to, because I think kid's going to be pretty darn good by all estimation. So there's your nice Jo Adell bat. If you have the Angels tonight, this is coming your way. I'm looking for, I didn't see it on that end, must be on this end. Yeah, down here on the bat knob is our JSA authentication sticker, and inside the bag is your JSA authentication paperwork. It's a little bent, you know, because it's in there with a bat, right? I mean, there's not much way to avoid it being a little bent up. But that is our baseball bat tonight. Jo Adell and the Angels. Jay Allen, that's it for you. You were just in the baseball bat break tonight. All right. Well, take care, man. We'll see you again hopefully tomorrow night. We got lots going on tomorrow night, so you'll come keep me company, I hope, tomorrow as well. So let me get our spreadsheet information put back together here, and not put back together, put back up to view. Let's just get us on the right page, and we'll take a look at it before we get started on the next break. So, of course, you probably just saw this. It's got your anticipated shipping date and information about consolation cards. If you didn't see it, please read it now and let me know if you have any questions at all by hitting me up in chat. Or if you're watching it after the fact, you can hit me up in eBay messages. 12 boxes of 2018 Panini Contenders Draft Picks Baseball. This actually came out Friday, I think it was. And we're just now getting around to opening it. And, of course, it is a full case break. It's break number 1. Team names on the left. Winning bidders are across from it there on the right-hand side. So let's see what kind of magic we can pull out of this case. I think I hit our camera, didn't I, when I was wrestling with the baseball bat, trying to get it out of the tube. I know, the picture of grace I am. Oh, Greg, are you out of here too? Are we not going to see you till tomorrow night either, Greg? Well, all right. Nobody's going to keep me company tonight then, are they? Well, I know. Sometimes you just got to go do other things, huh? So, of course, we've got 12 boxes in every case. Each one of our boxes is going to have 6 autographs in it. We've got all kinds of interesting possibilities in here, including some of our recent draft picks, like Casey Mize, for example, one that I personally would like to see come out of there. And then, of course, Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette and some of the guys that are coming up through the ranks that we've been waiting on. The Yankees have got Florial in there, Justice Sheffield, you know, pretty good little lineup. 18 cards per pack, 6 packs per box, 6 autographs per box. We'll see lots of base cards. We'll see lots of inserts. we're just gonna fly right through those for the most part, unless somebody has an objection, unless you want it to go slower. If you do, you can let me know. Otherwise, we just kind of buzz right through those. We take a better look, of course, at numbered cards and autograph hits. Wicker Cat, you says Contenders is going to be epic, huh? Yeah, this is all I bought of it. I only bought one case of it. I freely state that up front because I absolutely despise sorting it. It is my least favorite product ever to sort because they're all in their collegiate uniforms. Then there's a lot of base cards, and it's not just prospects. It's prospects mixed in with, you know, past guys, and it takes forever to sort. So I really, I hate sorting it. So I did not, in fact, buy more than one case of it. So Daver Sammy is here. Hi, Daver Sammy. There are a couple of international players that I don't know if they've signed or not. The Diaz, I think they're brothers. The Diaz brothers would come to mind there, that I would have to look up a couple of international people if we were to hit them. I do know this one right off the top of my head, and that is number 1099 for the Chicago White Sox. That is Louis Robert. But yeah, this is really just absolutely dreadful to sort. Like, I hate it so much. I can't even begin to tell you, because it takes 10 times longer to sort it than it would any other break, just because they're all in their collegiate uniforms, and you got to stop and think about where do they go, and some of them that I don't have memorized, I've got to stop and look them up, and you know. This is numbered to 99 as well. It is Carlos Cortez. That is the Mets, the New York Mets with that one. Yeah, that Robert is a nice one, huh? Do you have, Mike, do you have, or Wicker Cat, do you have the White Sox tonight? We have a little numbered Adam Hazley. That is, if I could ever get these turned around the right way, I guess I had it right to begin with. It is numbered to 99. Adam Hazley, of course, is a Philly current player. There's a nice hit for you with Travis Swaggerty, and Travis is also numbered to 99. He is a Pirate, I do believe. And now, fair warning, guys, some of these people, when I'm saying, you know, what I think their team is, some of these recently drafted guys, there's always the possibility that I've called a team out incorrectly. And I do check that sort of thing before they actually go out the door. But if you happen to hear me call one and you think, hey, that doesn't sound right, you are welcome to jump into chat and ask me to double check it right now. Otherwise, I tell you if I know what they are, I tell you what I think they are, and we go from there. This is Logan Gilbert to 99, and I believe that is a Mariner, Seattle Mariners. Oh, Wicker Cat, you have the Rays. You wanted the White Sox. Yeah, I hear you, man. Mike, you're looking for Nick Decker. Okay. And we didn't do a hat tonight, Randy. We had oh, you're asking me bat. I read that as hat. Good grief, I am blind as a bat. Speaking of bat, haha, no pun intended. It was Joe Adell for the Angels was our baseball bat tonight. Yeah, I don't mind doing the hits, Dave or Sammy. The hits, usually you can, if you don't know them, you can check them out pretty easily. I'm talking about all the base cards. That's what I despise sorting. Absolutely hate it beyond words, which is why I didn't order more of it. Eric Cole, a nice little one-of-one printing plate here. And I don't remember Eric Cole. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can find him real quick. I'm sure that I've got it. I've got some notes of ones I can't remember sometimes. Let me see if I've got him even in my, sometimes I don't even get him in my notes of what I don't know. I do have him in my notes of what I don't know. He is a Kansas City Royal. All right. So Eric Cole, Kansas City Royals, one-of-one autographed printing plate. Dave or Sammy was already on it. He was typing in Royals, but I didn't look over there and see it in time. Dave Winfield, that is numbered to 15. Of course, on these retired guys, they go to length of service, so I hate to call that and then be wrong about it, so I'll let it be. We'll look it up and it'll go to length of service. Owen White, numbered to 99. Owen. Let's look at you, buddy. Owen White is a Ranger, Texas Ranger. Oh, Sheldon's typing them in there too. Yeah, thank you guys. Sometimes I have to stop and think about it for a minute. What I probably should have done, and I thought about this after the fact, probably should have just said base cards don't ship. And if I had done that, yeah, we could have broken bunches of cases of it happily. But I didn't, because most of the time I ship the base cards, and then if I ever say I'm not going to ship them, which I've done before, I've said, you know, I think when we break such and such, I'm not going to ship the base cards. And every time I say that, invariably, people will jump in a chat and say, no, I like the base cards. You have to ship the base cards. And so I end up doing that. And then I just don't order as much of products I don't like to sort. So, how about that? Probably not the best strategy, is it? That's maybe not a really totally sound strategy, but anyway. Yeah, most of the time, this also fell in the middle of a lot of other things. That is numbered to 23. It's a little cracked ice for Griffin Connie. I believe that is a Toronto Blue Jay. I always get Griffin Connie and Griffin Roberts kind of backwards in my head, but I think Griffin Connie is the Blue Jay. Next out, it is Tyler Frank. And I don't know Tyler at all. Let's see if I have him in my little cheat sheet notes over here. Hold, please, for one moment while I see if I can find Tyler Frank. Do I have you, buddy? Did I write you down anywhere? Yes, Tampa Bay Rays. Tyler Frank is Tampa Bay Rays. Wicker Cat's on it again. You guys are fast with that. You've obviously committed some of these to memory a little faster than I have, that's for sure. Shane McClanahan to 99. Don't remember that one either. Some of these, you know, I just haven't learned them yet. I'm the first to admit it. And Shane McClanahan is also a Tampa Bay Ray. So it seems to be primarily the Tampa Bay Rays that I have not committed to memory, doesn't it? Seems like we've got a trend sort of happening there a little bit. Whoops, that's numbered. It is Brent Rooker, numbered to 99, Minnesota Twins. Next out, Nolan Gorman. And Nolan Gorman is a Cardinal, St. Louis Cardinals. Vincent, here's the deal. We'll pull up, I'll show you when we get to the end of the break, we'll pull up the Panini checklist, but I don't imagine it's going to show them with a team because this is a collegiate product. So they do not show them with a team, okay? So on the Panini website, if it shows it with a team, for sure. But I would almost guarantee you that it doesn't because none of the other unlicensed Panini products or Panini collegiate products show a professional team name on the checklist. I don't think this would be any different than that. Adam Hill is next up. Adam Hill is a Met. So we can certainly pull up the Panini checklist and I will happily show you what it looks like. But I am 99% sure that it is not going to answer the question for us. Hey, there's Jesus Sanchez. That's a nice hit to 99. You got to love a little Jesus Sanchez. Both the Sanchez's actually you would want to have, but Jesus is for sure a nice hit for the Rays. How about that? I remember a Tampa Bay Ray. You proud of me? Numbered to 99, it is Bo Naylor. Bo Naylor, I believe, is a Cleveland Indian. Don't 100% quote me on that, but I think he is a Cleveland Indian. And again, I double check it before I send it out. Of course, I'm not going to just, send it out without checking it when I don't know it for sure. Vincent, group break checklist is not an official checklist for anybody, okay? They take checklists and break them down into team categories for sure, but they could have mistakes. They can interpret things however they want to interpret them, but here's the deal. We use the checklist that is on the product webpage. All of that information you can find at the bottom of my listing description down there in that special circumstances area. It tells you exactly how it works when a team is pulled in a collegiate card or in a card with a player in a collegiate uniform. And it also tells you exactly what we use for the point of reference, which is the website for the product. So in this case, it's Panini. And then further breaks it down to how it is assigned if it is not listed with a professional team name on the checklist. So every single bit of that is lined out, I mean, literally step by step right there in the listing description to let you know how we do it. Numbered to 99, that's Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres. So what else have we got coming up here? We have got Daniel Lynch. I don't remember Daniel Lynch. Yeah, I don't even have an inkling of Daniel Lynch. Let's see. He's probably on my cheat sheet too. That's usually what I do. The ones that I can't remember or think I'm not going to remember, I usually write them down on this. So I'm looking. I don't even see him on here. Maybe I didn't write him down at all. Are you on here, Daniel Lynch? Yeah, I don't see him. So I'm going to set him aside. We'll look him up later because I don't remember him and I don't even see where I wrote him down on my cheat sheet. So he's not even one that I remembered to forget. How about that? Because the ones that I remember and think, I might forget it, I have written down, but not him. Chris says when it's in doubt, it's the Royals. That's too funny. Hey, here's a nice one. Nick Madrigal. That is numbered to 99. That is a handsome little hit there for the White Sox, who already had the nice Robert earlier. You can add a little Nick Madrigal to go alongside Kyle Wright, numbered to 99. Hey, does anybody know what the score is, by the way? Red Sox, Yankees. I had to turn it off earlier to get the spreadsheet done, and then I haven't seen any score updates in a while. Ryan Rollison, that is numbered to 99. I don't remember him either. I'll put him up there for a second, unless I wrote him down. Let's see if I did. Oh, I did write him down. Good for me. He's a Rocky. So, he's a Rocky, Colorado. It's 4-1. Hi, Martin. How are you tonight? 4-1 Red Sox. You know, the Yankees, I don't know what they're doing. They've been kind of not really playing very well. And CC Sabathia got hit pretty good, man. I'm like, I might have pulled him before they pulled him, but I don't know. They've been getting busted up pretty good. Paul Molitor, that is numbered to 5. I always associate Paul Molitor with a Brewer. So, of course, though, he's, a veteran retired player, so it will be a length of service kind of thing. I don't know if he played anywhere other than the Brewers or not, but the Brewers are certainly who I always associated him with. Will Banfield, that is numbered to 15. Got a nice low number there on Will Banfield for the Marlins. little Miami Marlin action in here tonight. This is Sandro Fabian /99. I do not know Sandro. Sandro, did I write you down, my friend? Yeah, see, this is the other reason this is a pain to break, because I haven't learned them all yet from the draft. And I don't think I have Sandro written down either. So, Sandro, you're going up here in the pile, in the housekeeping TBD pile that we will check out at the end of the break. Because my faulty memory does not allow me to give you the team right now. Can't pull it out of my head. Don't know it. You say it's on the back, huh? Ah, well, look at that. It does say San Francisco on the back. Well, aren't we handy with that? Huh. Do these all say it on the back? No, they don't. Wonder why he says it on the back. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Huh. Well, it does say it for him, so there you go. The others don't, but he did. Does this one say it? No. Oh. Are you sure that's not his collegiate team then? Because the others on the back, it is their collegiate team. So we'll still leave him up there just to make sure. Just to make certain. Minnesota, you just wanted to see the chart with your name more? Well, we can put it up there again after the break. Guys, it goes up there just before the start of the break, but of course I can put it up again after the break. It's nothing other than just the team names, right, with the bidder names. So I imagine since this one just ended a little while ago, probably most of you know what teams you have, but it's in there more for reference and for when we have to do things with random, if we've got, you know, cards with more than one team on it and that sort of thing. Tanner Dodson is out next. I do not remember Tanner either, and I doubt I have him written down. Yeah, so Tanner, you just go up there. Go up there into the naughty pile, Tanner. The we can't remember who you are pile, or I can't anyway. Shouldn't say we, because you guys might. Oh, Brent Honeywell. I like that hit. And that is numbered to 15. A little Tampa Bay Ray action for Brent Honeywell. Tommy John, right? So we should see him coming along next year, maybe. If we're lucky. Oh, look at this. Little Alec Bohm. Nice. /99. Phillies. Philadelphia Phillies. Like that one. I hope we find Casey Mize. I really want to find Casey Mize. I mean, obviously, I imagine everybody, right? Everybody who breaks this wants to find Casey Mize. I'm sure I'm not alone there. That is numbered to 99. It is David Peterson. Next out, we have Jackson Kowar. That is a nice hit as well for the Kansas City Royals. What somebody said earlier, when in doubt, assume it's a Royal. Well, that really is a Kansas City Royal right there. And we're continuing to have some really nice hits come out so far of Contenders draft picks, making our lives happy right now, isn't it? Chris does that say Burrick? Bubbick? I don't know. Something like that. Probably not even remotely like that, but I don't remember him. So he's going up into the pile. Yeah, of course, it's always hard in the beginning to memorize the draft picks. I have a difficult time with them. And the products come out so far after the draft. Like right after you've watched the draft, it's a little easier to remember them. This is numbered to 23. It is Reggie Jackson. So that'll be a length of service. Jeremiah Jackson. Jeremiah is numbered to 99. And I think that I might have Jeremiah Jackson written down. I'm pretty sure I do. So let me just look through my little notes here and try to find Jeremiah, because I think I've got him on here. I thought I wrote him down. Did I not? Oh, come on, man. No, I didn't. He is one that I knew I wouldn't remember, but I didn't write him down either. So I thought I had. Sadly, I did not. What are you going to do? Renee, we have not seen any Siegler yet, nor Sheffield, nor Florial, or any Yankees, actually, I don't think. No, there should be more than one Angel in here, isn't there? Is there just the one Angel? Oh, well then in that case, Jeremiah Jackson, okay, well, then I guess he's the only Angel in here then. Huh. Why would they only have him in here? You would think Jo Adell, and I mean, they've got lots of other possibilities. All right, well, I guess Jeremiah, it is our only Angel. We'll just put him back down in our We Know Where You Go pile. Sheldon, I will do another pass through of all of our autograph hits for sure at the end of the break. We'll take another look at everything. Seth Beer, that is an Astro, numbered to 99 for Houston. Yeah, I always do a recap at the end where you go back through and take a look at autograph and relic hits. Of course, in this product, we're not going to have relic hits, but obviously we've got plenty of autograph hits in here. Eric Cole. And Eric, you can set up there. It's like I'm putting him in timeout, isn't it? Oh, how about that? How about a little Kalenic? Nice, to 99. Yeah, man. Jared Kalenic making an appearance for the Mets. I didn't even pay any attention tonight to what anything went for, but I would imagine the Mets, I would think he went for a decent price. Probably not through the roof, but probably a decent price. Rangers with Leote. Chris, you said the checklist shows Jordan Adams, but he's not in it, but he's not in the product. You're saying the Panini checklist shows Jordan Adams, but really he's not in here? That's weird. Why would they have him on their checklist then? Somebody at Panini asleep at the wheel? Are we sure he's not in here? This is what I kept seeing shining back there. There's another Alec Bohm, and that one is numbered 223 with some cracked ice. Of course, you've already got the nice autograph hit. Now you're going to have... you have a nice little school colors cracked ice to go along with it if you are the Philadelphia Phillies. Josh Stowers. And Josh is a Mariner. There's not much in here for the Reds either. Jonathan India's in here, and he might be the only one for the Reds. It's the only one I can think of off the top of my head anyway. Tristan Casas? Don't know. Don't know him. Do not remember. Does not compute. Don't know that I have him written down either. We'll put him up there in the housekeeping pile. Check him out at the end of the break. Vincent, you hit a Kalenic to 15 in a personal box. Nice. You said you wouldn't stake your life on Panini being reliable. Well, maybe not, but usually their checklist is right. So typically if they put a checklist out that has a player on it, the player's in the product. So it's super weird that they would put a checklist out that had him on it and then didn't put him in the product. I mean, that is kind of weird, right? I think it's a little strange anyway. Oh, we have somebody besides Jonathan India in there. You said Lyon Richardson is in here too for Cincinnati Reds. Okay. I only remembered seeing Jonathan India on the checklist, but... Well, that's good. Cincinnati's got a couple of opportunities in here then. Oh, what do we have here? This could be interesting. Caden Griner and Nick Madrigal. Nice. Not numbered. I would have thought that that would have been numbered. It isn't numbered, but it is the Orioles, of course, on the one side and the White Sox with the other part of that card. So it's going to go up here in housekeeping because unless we have the same team owner for the Orioles and the White Sox, that will end up going by way of random.org, be divvied up between those two teams. Another cracked ice making an appearance. That is Steel Walker to 23. I've always thought that was like the coolest name, right? Like, it just sounds impressive. Steel Walker. That is White Sox. Then we have Grayson Rodriguez. Grayson Rodriguez is an Oriole. Baltimore all of a sudden kind of turning up in force here. Minnesota, I cannot show the chart with your names right now because we have already opened the case. We have already opened boxes and we have cards out on the table. So guess what? I cannot switch away from the live view once that has happened. You can imagine why. Because what if somebody decided to switch away from that view and then, you know, just swapped out a whole bunch of stuff? I mean, can't do that, man. I mean, maybe there are breakers that do it, but I do not. Once I have boxes open and packs open and cases open, we stay right here unless YouTube somehow has a freak out and kicks us off or something. And even then, I keep recording locally while I'm trying to get it back up. Jose Siri that says Cincinnati, for Cincinnati Reds. Huh. Now, so there's a third red in here then, is there? How is he not even on my radar? But yeah, sure enough, he is a Cincinnati Red international prospect. So I guess that must be why he's not on my radar, because, well, the Reds aren't known for doing a great job with their international prospects. I think that's probably putting it mildly. Oh, Blue Jays. You've got a nice one on the horizon. It is Bo Bichette. You know I like some Bo Bichette. I know you want Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You definitely want Baby Vlad. I want to find Baby Vlad for you. I also happen to like Bo Bichette quite a bit. I have some Bo Bichette cards of my own stashed away. And I need to get it off and graded. How about a Nick Madrigal 1 of 1? Because we're just going to pull him like crazy tonight for the White Sox. Autograph printing plate. I'm sure everyone knows this. On the off chance that someone doesn't, these printing plates, guys, will have all manner of imperfections on them. They can have scratches and dings and all kinds of stuff. Just consider it part of their charm, because they are actually used in the printing process, so it's very rare that you would find one that doesn't have a lot of surface wear on it, and that's kind of par for the course. Hi, Scott. I just looked over there and saw you. Logged in. How are you tonight, Scott? Ryan Rollison. Didn't we have Ryan Rollison a second ago? Isn't he already up there in my Who Are You pile? I think he is. He's gonna have a twin up there now in the Where Do You Go? Where in the world is Ryan Rollison pile? So halfway point, we've opened 6. We've got 6 left to go. Yeah, Minnesota, I will for sure put that spreadsheet up for you again. Just remind me at the end of the break after we do the recap. I'm more than happy to put that info up there for you again. Just showing who has what teams and all that sort of thing. Oh, Wicker Cat, you're not kidding. The White Sox crushed it. Frankly, the White Sox crushed it. First card we flipped that had an autograph on it, right? I mean, you hit with the Robert first out of the bat, or first out of the box, and then you've got, you know, Madrigal coming out right and left. Yeah, absolutely. They are killing it. Oh, Scott, you're getting ready to start back to work in Lexington, huh? You've been laid off for a couple of weeks? Did they do some kind of, you know, some of these places, they take a couple weeks off and they make you take it off whether you want to or not. This is another White Sox. It is Steel Walker coming out again, but on this one, it's a school colors insert. Our other one, of course, was a season ticket, I believe. I think that's the deal. Oh, Vincent, you said this is your first break here, so you just bought the cheapest team. That's cool, brother. Hey, we've all got to start somewhere, right? So I'm all about it. Noelvi Marte, and he is a Mariner, I think, international player, and I believe he's a Mariner. Pretty sure he is, because his name sticks out to me, because I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, I doubt I'm pronouncing it right, but yet it's kind of cool. So there you go, for whatever that is worth. Kansas City Royals, you are in play again with Brady Singer. Not too shabby for the Royals tonight, alongside our White Sox doing pretty well. Here we have Nick Decker. Nick is numbered to 99. And I am not remembering Nick Decker. Sit there for a minute, Nick Decker. Let me see if I wrote you down. Since that's to 99, I would kind of like to know if right offhand, if I did write it down. And I got to be able to read my handwriting. Isn't that the other handsome part of this? It's like my handwriting is terrible. All right, Nick Decker, you're up there in the TBD pile. Yeah, if I did more of this, if we did a bunch of cases of this, I would have it all memorized after probably 2 cases. By the time you break it and then sort it, you can start to remember it pretty easily. But it's that first pass is always rough. Frank Thomas to 99. Chicago White Sox. Cole Winn. Cole is numbered to 23. A little cracked ice Cole Winn here. Rangers, I think. for Cole. You said, Minnesota, you said, what day eBay are we breaking for? Today. I mean, we always break the stuff that ended the same day. So like these auctions that we're breaking right now, this stuff, excuse me, all just ended like, what, an hour and a half ago, something like that, 2 hours ago. Ended probably right before 9 o'clock, and we started breaking it at 10. So we pretty much always break right behind the auction. So it'll end one day and we'll break it that same night. Griffin Roberts for the St. Louis Cardinals, and that one is numbered to 99. All right, we have 5 left to go. We could eeny, meeny, miny, moe them, but I think we'll just take this one. We're going to get into all of them eventually anyway. Oh, Mike, yeah, you just missed Decker. And, oh, Sheldon's on top of it. Sheldon's got you hooked up. Oh, yeah, no, Minnesota, not around here. I don't break them, you know, far off in the distance. So we break the same night it ends around here. Certainly, there are plenty that do it the way I do it, which is the same night, and there are also plenty that will do it on a different night. For me, I always, when I'm buying into breaks, I always personally prefer them to break the same night the auction ends, so I don't have to try to remember like when and where to go back and watch it and all that sort of thing. So that's probably one reason I do mind the way that I do them, because that's the way I kind of like it myself. There's AJ Puck. That one is numbered to 99. Next out is Trevor Larnach, or Larnach, one or the other, to 99, and don't know the team on that one. Don't even have an inkling on that one. Sheldon, you want your Vlad Jr.? I'm going to try to find you a Vlad Jr. I got to tell you what, though. You didn't like your Bo Bichette? You know I like Bo Bichette, so I'm always happy to pull either one of those. Xavier Edwards, Padres. But both of those kids are really quite good for the Blue Jays. And here we have numbered 215, Fred Lynn. Minnesota says, I sound like the girl on the local radio. I get all kinds of stuff. I've gotten, someone said I sounded like a weather girl. Someone said I sounded like some syndicated radio show called Delilah at Night. I've gotten flight attendant. What else did I get? I got another one not too long ago, but I can't remember what it was now. Jonathan Bolin. That is numbered to 99. And did I write down Jonathan? Don't know if I did. Let me see if I did. Yeah, I didn't do a good job writing down all these, did I? Oh, I did write him down. Royals. But mostly I wrote down the ones that I thought I would not remember. And then apparently, yeah, well, there were some more I didn't remember. So there you go. Oh, here comes Joey Bart, baby. Yeah. Somebody was asking for a little Joey Bart a minute ago, and it's numbered to 99. Giants in the house with Joey Bart. Like that hit. Very, very much. You guys know I'm fond of catchers anyway, so I like the Joey Bart hit. don't know why. Catchers have always kind of been my favorite position for baseball players. I've always liked catchers more than pitchers. Most people, I think, if you gave them the choice, would say pitchers are their favorites, but not me. I like catchers. All right, we have Cody Clemens. That is numbered to 99. And I wonder if... I don't remember writing that down, but I'm going to double check because I did do this a couple days ago. See if I wrote down Cody or not. Did I? I did not. Yeah, I would like to find the Matthew Liberatore in particular. Of course, I'd like to find Brendan McKay as well, but we found Brendan in a lot of things already. Of course, obviously we haven't found Liberatore in anything yet, so I'd love to pull him out of here tonight. Austin Riley, that is numbered to 15 for the Atlanta Braves. Oh, Sheldon, that's your Joey Bart? Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Dave or Sammy, what did you say is Tigers? Who are you? Austin Riley, I thought was a Brave. Are you saying Austin Riley is a Tiger and I called that wrong? Or are you talking about, well, I don't know who you're talking about, because Liberatore is not a Tiger. He's a Ray, Tampa Bay Ray. Oh, Vincent, you have a Liberatore cracked ice on eBay. That ought to do well for you, I would think. Any of these guys that we can pull out before they've made an appearance in another product, always you're going to have a little more love in the bidding. Oh, you were saying Cody Clemens. Okay, gotcha. You're talking about Roger's boy. At least I think it's Roger's son. I just couldn't think where he belonged. This is a Tiger. Speaking of the Tigers, that is numbered to 99. Alex Fado. And behind that, we have got a Blue Jay with Griffin. Is it Conine or is it Conine? Or neither? It's probably neither. Anyway, okay, whichever it is, he's a Blue Jay, so that's the part you probably care about the most. Because we all know I'm going to pronounce roughly 40% of the names wrong on any given night. Jake Berger, numbered to 23, cracked ice, White Sox. And here we have Jason Schroeder. Jason is numbered to 99, and that is an Astro. You said you just found your newspaper front page from 1992 of when the Twins won the World Series. You going to get it framed? All right, that's cool, man. I can be about that. I used to save a lot of newspaper front pages from big sporting events, and I haven't done it for years. Oh boy, ask and ye shall receive. You wanted a little Liberatore? How about that, numbered to 99 for your Tampa Bay Rays? Hi, Corey. What's happening? I figured you were hanging somewhere else tonight. I thought you maybe had action in another room because we didn't see you over here yet. How's life treating you up in Alaska today, Corey? And there's your Brendan McKay. Daggone, man. You just ask for them and they just like come right out to you, don't they? That is numbered to 99. So Liberatore and Brendan McKay kind of like right there together. That's kind of a little bit impressive, isn't it? A little bit. Vincent says the Tigers have a good catcher, Jake Rogers, but he's in Bowman. Well, we've got tons of Bowman left. If Bowman is your choice, not to worry. We've got I don't know, at least probably 5 or 6 more cases of Bowman to blow through. Now here's John Diaz. This is numbered to 99. There's a couple of Diaz that I don't think are signed yet anywhere. So that's going to have to set up here in our housekeeping, and I will double check it. But I don't think they are. It's John and Jeffrey. And if they are not signed anywhere yet, well, obviously we've only pulled John so far. But if they haven't signed, we'll use random.org to give those out. Okay, so that's how that will work if the need arises. Well, there he is. There's Lyon Richardson to 99. We were talking about him earlier for my little Cincinnati Reds. You're asking again for Vlad Jr. Okay, man, I'm trying. I've got the mojo working towards Vlad Jr. for you. I'm trying to conjure up baby Vlad, but so far I haven't managed to produce him for you yet, but I am trying my hardest. So Corey, oh, you've got more pain than normal today. Well, that's not good. But you hit a Saquon Barkley Diamond to 20. Nice. We hit one of those last night too, to 25, I thought ours was, but maybe it was to 20 as well. I don't know. And you hit a Josh Allen RPA to 10. Very good. We hit that out of, I think, break 4 was our Josh Allen to 10. And Saquon we hit out of 5. And we hit a Saquon RPA out of maybe 3, out of 2 or 3. I don't know. But that's good, man. That's some excellent hits you got there from that box. Latchman, you got your opulence. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, I let it hitch a ride with another package there. I think I tried to remember to tell you, but then I thought about it after the fact. I was like, uh-oh, did I let him know that I sent that with something else or not? This is the Padres. It is Jessen Rosario, numbered to 99. Yeah, Sheldon said, well, they're asking for Tampa Bay Rays and getting them, so I want my guy. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, with what you typed, but I get where you're going with it. I'm going to try to help you out. Ozzie Smith to 23. That will, of course, be linked to service, I would assume, to the Cardinals, but we will check it out before it goes out the door. Mason Denneberg. And Mason Denneberg is a national. And didn't somebody say to me a second ago they wanted a national? Yeah, Wicker Cat. Except Wicker Cat says the Nationals don't have a hit, but the Nationals do have a hit. Because, right here it is. Mason Denneberg is a national. I'm pretty sure that that's the case. I'm 95% sure that he is a national. So I believe he does have a hit, as a matter of fact. Kyle Tucker coming in for the Astros, numbered to 99. Yeah, Vincent, I don't think that Diaz is signed, but again, I'll just, as I said, I'll double check it before we, wander off and give it away in random. I don't think that either of the Diaz's are signed. I think they're expected to be signed soon, but I don't believe that they are yet. Oh, here it comes. This is exactly what I've been waiting for, so you know who it is. Yes, you do. Casey Mize coming out for the Tigers. Oh, now my night is complete. We hit the Joey Bart already. Here's our Casey Mize. We've hit just about everybody we've wanted. I know not Baby Vlad yet. We got to still find that. But for the most part, we're hitting pretty much what we want. Chris says Wicker Cat needs to ask for a cracked ice Nolan Gorman because Wicker Cat's just asking for stuff and it's just popping right out. Like the fates are traveling in Wicker Cat's circle tonight. That's for sure. He's got his mojo on fire tonight. Oh, it's Barry Larkin, numbered to 99. Wicker Cat. Oh, you're calling it as a printing plate, Gorman. Oh, you're getting bold now, Wicker Cat. You're testing it now like they do in the NBA. You know, when somebody's on fire, they just keep shooting it and farther back in the gym to see to see how hot their hand is. That's what's going on right now, isn't it? I hear you. Bryce Turang, or Turang, whichever it is. It's a brewer. He's a brewer, however you say his name. That much is true. All right. Who have we got next? We have a little Nick Schnell coming out. And Nick, I'm gonna have to look that up. I can't remember that. It's to 99. And I'm pretty sure I did write that down on my little notes of things I did not think I would remember. Let's see if I can find it. I'm like almost certain I wrote that down. Question is almost certain correct? It is. He's a Tampa Bay Ray. Tampa Bay's just tearing it up tonight, aren't they? Tampa Bay's just going to have to back up a truck to get all their hits out of here. And the White Sox as well, and the Royals, really, all have had several. Chris, we did have a Kalinick. For sure, we did. And I think, yeah, Wicker Cat already hooked me up and answered you on that one. So, yes, we will have to, we'll show it to you again and recap, of course. Martin, you're looking for some Diamondbacks, huh? All right, let's see if we can do that. Renee, still no Yankees, not yet. Well, I mean, we may have hit, I'm sure there's maybe Yankees in inserts or something else, but in terms of autographs, I haven't seen a Yankee yet. So right now, well, I would say Florial is the other one, Wicker Cat. Besides Baby Vlad that we haven't hit yet, we also haven't hit the Florial, which would be the other on my wish list. There's Cody Clemens again. This one is cracked ice. It's numbered to 23. So that's our second Cody Clemens. Of course, the other one wasn't cracked ice, but nonetheless, you got a bookend of them. Ah, it's Keibert Ruiz. That is numbered even lower to 15. So, is that our first out tonight for the Dodgers too? I think it is. It's the first one I remember calling for the Dodgers. Is the Ruiz there that we just saw. So maybe a Yankee is in the offing, perhaps. Adam Hazley to 10. Phillies. Wow, Cody Clemens again. Now you have 3. 3 of Cody Clemens. Oh, true. No Yordan Alvarez either. True. That's a valid point that we haven't. So there's a few on our wish list still then. We're not quite as complete yet in finding everything we would want to find, but we've done pretty well, I would have to say. Here's another Joey Bart. Wow. I was happy pulling the one. Now we have a second one. So San Francisco Giants, you have a Bart and a Bart to spare. An heir and a spare, they would say if you were a royal, as in an actual member of the royal family. Numbered to 99, it's Brent Rooker again. Vlad Guerrero Jr. has not shown up, Corey, no. And I haven't seen Julio Pablo Martinez either. But here's another Jackson Kowar, which we likey, numbered to 99. Yeah, I like that for the Royals, who have had a nice break overall. I thought the Dodgers had somebody else in here. You're saying they've only got 2, Ruiz and Peters. I thought they had somebody else in here too for the Dodgers, but no. Huh, all right, well, then I guess it's a good thing we hit the one that we hit, isn't it? Because I thought they had more than that in here. But I guess not. Yeah, on the Reggie Jackson, of course, it will go to length of service, so it's whatever team he played for the longest since he's retired, veteran type guy. Obviously, he played for the A's, he played for the Yankees, he played for the Angels, so it's whichever team he played with the longest. That'll be the case with any of our veterans that we find in here tonight. Tristan Beck, and there's Chris Bubik or Bubba, whatever. It's a 1 of 1, though, so how about that? We did need a 1 of 1 because we hadn't gotten that far yet tonight. We had some other 1 of 1s, but they were printing plates. So this helps us out. Tristan Beck is a Brave, and did I look up Chris before? Did I look him up? Let me see. Did we look up Chris before? He's up there, I think, in our pile of stuff I can't remember. So I don't know who our second team is involved with that. Royals. Maybe I did say that earlier. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to have to potentially go to random as well. So it's up there in our housekeeping area as well. So I believe that's our third 1 of 1 out of this case. 2 printing plates and that one, all autographed. Okay, we are on our last box, so it is last box mojo time. We need to try to pull out the last of our little heat and fire that we're hoping to find in here. We've got a few still on our wish list. Maybe they're going to show up out of here. We hope, anyway. Here's another Liberatore. So, and that one is numbered to 99. So the Tampa Bay Rays continuing to add to their haul. Yes, indeed, Tampa Bay Rays had a number of nice hits. And we have Griffin Roberts, who I think, did we have another Griffin Roberts earlier? I think we did. Cardinals. All right, we've got Mojo working for Baby Vlad and Siegler. We've got requests for both of those over there. Of course, I already know we're still working on a few others as well, including the Yankees. We need to see Florial come out of here. We have Jason Schroeder again to 99. We had him out already. Astros. Speaking of Julio Pablo Martinez, there he is to 23 with a little cracked ice for the Rangers. So I believe that was who asked for that? Was that you, Corey, that asked for Julio Pablo Martinez? I think it was. There it is. Yeah. Number to 23, no less. Very nice. Very, very nice. Making somebody some money right here at the end of the night. Ah, Chance Adams. See, we did find a Yankee. We just had to wait a minute, didn't we? But there is your Yankee with Chance Adams. So it truly was the last box. So I know you were sweating that out a little bit, but there he is to save the day for the Yankees. It's always the way to go. Right there in that last box, Mojo saves us. A lot of times, you'd be surprised how many times it just comes out of the last box and we're like, oh my gosh, can't believe I had to wait. Colton Eastman, a Philadelphia Philly, if I can get him unattached from the card in front of him, numbered to 99. So do we have one hit left in here, or have we already seen them all? I can't remember if we've already seen 6 out of here or not. Yeah, I guess that was number 6. Okay, so we do have a little housekeeping to do before we recap. And let's just get everything kind of sorted out here. I know some of you have maybe said who these are, and that is good, but we will still go through them right now, seeing if I've got duplicates of any of them as we go. I think we do on a couple of them. So yeah, these are the ones that I will have to look up and verify the teams on, because I didn't announce them as we went through, because I did not remember them. So we'll sit and look at that pile shortly. But before we get that far, we've got this guy here, and I'm pretty sure that the Diaz is not, I don't think either Diaz is signed, John or Jeffrey. I don't think either are. But I'm going to look that up right now, and if that is not signed anywhere, or if they are not signed anywhere, and I don't think that they are, then we're going to give that out using random.org. So for those of you who might be typing in furiously into chat right now, trying to give me some info on that, I can't see it at the moment because I'm using the iPad to look this up. So just hang tight there for a minute, please, while I pull this up. And this is potentially, let me see if this is the same guy or not. There is a Jonathan Diaz, and it is spelled the same way. Born in Venezuela. Let's see, is this guy? This is Dominican Republic, so that is a different guy. So we know we're not on the same page there. So let me just make sure that he's not signed anywhere. I don't think that he is, but I don't think so. All right, so this looks like it doesn't appear to be signed anywhere, which is kind of what we all thought already, but he doesn't show up as being signed anywhere. So this fellow here is going to go out by way of random. Let's go ahead and take care of that now. And I tell you what, I'm going to go on and put him in his top loader right now so that I can write on the back of it. And then we'll know where it goes. I won't have to go look it up later. So we're coming over here to grab all of the teams. I'm going to just copy them here from the spreadsheet. And we're going to roll over here and paste them into random.org. And in this instance, because we have more than 10 items in our list, we've got 30 items in our list, I'm only going to hit random one single time. I'm going to scroll through. You can see that every team was correctly copied and pasted in. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. It is going to the Texas Rangers, and there you can see our date and time stamp. Obviously, you just saw it happen in real time anyway, but always like to make it all nice and official. So this headed to the Rangers by way of random. And this way, that'll make sorting a tad quicker because I won't have to go back and look that up. We just know the answer. Okay, so that one has been recapped. It's up there out of the way now. So let's take a look at this dual autograph, which is Greiner and Madrigal. So kind of here's the way that that works, guys. It is going to be that you have to, obviously, if someone owns both teams, they're just going to take it outright. If they don't own both teams, we've got the Orioles over here, of course, and on the opposite side from that, the White Sox. And it would go in that way, Orioles and then White Sox. And if no one has both teams, we go back to random.org. And in that case, because we're looking at only 2 items in our list, we would do random 3 different times. And the first 2 would not count. It would only be the third one that would make the decision. I wish I just got to stop blinking. That's where we copied it a while ago. So the Orioles right there with G. Lens. And our White Sox with G. Lens. Oh, for real? How nice. That means we don't have to go to random. Hey, I like it. Somebody was pretty smart. They knew what they were doing. They're like, yeah, I know that card's possibility. I'm going to cover it both ways. I like it. All right, so we don't have to go to random for that. Same team owner. Now, let me get this guy in a top loader for the same reason, because we want to be able to write on it after the case. Sometimes I just write on the sleeve. In fact, often I just write on the sleeve, but I don't know. Tonight I decided to do it differently for whatever reason. All right, so I have got Tristan Beck here on one side, and Tristan Beck is a Brave. I've got to look up Bubic or Bubik or whatever it is. Bubic, I don't know. Whatever he is, I got to look him up because I can't remember him. So give me a second. Let's look him up and see if I wrote him down. I think we've been through this. For whatever reason, I cannot retain that guy in my head. He is a Kansas City Royal. Why can't I remember that? Okay, so we are Royals on one side, Braves on the other for that nice little 1 of 1, Royals and Braves. All right, so our Braves fan 1, our Royals, Logic Boy. And that means we are back over here to random.org. And who was on the top of that? The Royals, right? Yeah, the Royals were on the top of the card. So the Royals are going to be typed in first. The Braves are going to be typed in second. I don't know why that's popping up. Let's get that out of there. And same deal. We'll hit random 3 different times, and the first 2 will not count. Well, I made a typo, but that's all right. I can't really reach the keyboard from where I'm sitting. I have to kind of, yeah, half it there. Half-a it. All right, we're going to hit random 3 different times, and here's what happens. The first 2 don't count. The third and final random will tell the story, okay? So good luck to the Royals and the Braves. Ignore the first one, ignore the second one, and here comes our third and final. And there you'll see 3 times. Our date and time stamp gives it to the Royals, complete with my typo on it. All right, so this card headed to the Royals by way of random. And that gets that out of the way. Now we have got these cards. These are the ones that the players I cannot remember that I've got to look up. So we'll set those aside and we can look them up at the end of the break if anybody wants to look them up at the end of the break. These are our numbered cards. Anybody that is a current player, it's going to go to their current team. If they are a retired player, no longer active, it will go to the team they played for the longest. Brent Rooker, there's Adam Hazley, Barry Larkin, Ozzie Smith, Jake Berger, Alex Fado, Fred Lynn, AJ Puck, Frank Thomas, little cracked dice there for Steele Walker, cracked dice for Alex Bohm. There's Reggie Jackson, Dave Peterson, Paul Molitor, Kyle Wright, Brent Rooker again, cracked dice for Griffin Conine, Dave Winfield, and Adam Hazley. So those are our numbered cards tonight that are not autographed. So that whole stack right there, we've recapped. That's out of the way. We're going to now flip back through each of these. There's Bo Bichette, Jose Siri, Grayson Rodriguez, Josh Stowers, Leody Taveras, Jared Kalenic, Seth Beard, Jeremiah Jackson, Jackson Coar, Alec Boehm, Brent Honeywell, Will Banfield, Ryan Rawlinson, Nick Madrigal, Fernando Tatis Jr., Bo Naylor, Jesus Sanchez, Adam Hill, Nolan Gorman, Shane McClanahan, Tyler Frank, Owen White, a printing plate, 1 of 1, Eric Cole, Logan Gilbert, Travis Swaggerty, Carlos Cortez, Louis Robert. Those, of course, are all cards where we called out their teams originally when we went through, as is the next stack. All the teams were called originally as it went. Colton Eastman, Chance Adams, Julio Pablo Martinez, Jason Schroeder, Griffin Roberts, Matthew Liberatore, Jackson Coar again, Joey Bart, Keibert Ruiz, Nick Schnell, Bryce Turang, Casey Mize, Kyle Tucker, Mason Denneberg, Jessen Rosario, Lyon Richardson, Brendan McKay, Matthew Liberatore again, Jason Schroeder, Griffin Conine, whatever, Austin Riley, another Joey Bart, Xavier Edwards, Griffin Roberts, Cole Wynn, Brady Singer. Why did I say Eric? Noel V. Marte, Steele Walker, our other signed printing plate, which is Nick Madrigal. Really nice. So we end up with 3 1 of 1 autographs tonight. Not too shabby. And then this pile. This pile is going to require a little more work on our part, or on my part. So most of these, I think I checked kind of as I went along, but maybe not all of them. I do have Eric Cole written on my list of things I can't remember. He is a Kansas City Royal, so we can go ahead and move him out of the way. Trevor Larnach, yes, I do have him written down. Surprised. He's the Twins. I didn't even see him before, or did I not look for him before? I think I did, and I didn't see him. Here is Nick Decker. I know someone gave me Nick Decker, but I don't, if I don't have it written down already, you know I'm going to go look it up, because that's just how I do things. So let me go ahead now and get Nick Decker looked up. So bear with me, please, while I do a little research on him. We saved this part for the very last, so anybody who doesn't care about it is probably already tuned out and taken off. But those who are interested, we're just verifying this stuff right now while we're at it. That is the Boston Red Sox. Just looking at MILB.com. That's the official website, of course, for minor league baseball. Jonathan Bolin. I wanted to say, didn't I think I had Jonathan Bolin written down earlier? I thought I did, and then I tried to find him, and I didn't have him, I guess. So we'll check here one more time. If I don't, I do have him written down. I just couldn't find him earlier, I guess. He's Kansas City Royal as well for the Jonathan Bolin that we just looked at. Now we're at Chris here again. And we have looked up Chris. He's a Kansas City Royal. We found that out in the interim. Tristan Casas. It's Tristan. Come on, Tristan, don't hide from me. He is a Red Sox, Boston Red Sox for him. Next up is Ryan Rawlinson, or Rollison. No extra N in there, I don't think. Ryan Rollison is a Colorado Rocky. Daniel Lynch. Let's see here, Daniel Lynch. Did I write you down on my giant sheet here? Yes, Kansas City Royals. Sandro Fabian. I'm pretty sure I don't have that written down because I don't even remember seeing his name before. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back and check that out. Sandro Fabian. Because some of them I just know for sure that I didn't write down because I don't remember them at all. He's one of them. Sandro, where are you, bud? San Francisco Giants for the Sandro Fabian here. Oh, Chris was typing that in. Yeah, thank you guys. I actually can't see that when I'm off in there looking stuff up because I use it. I use the iPad to look it up. That is Tanner Dodson. Tanner Dodson. Tanner is a Tampa Bay Ray, so that takes care of him. Now we're up to our multiple Cody Clemens here. Cody, and Cody. A pile of Codys. And I bet I didn't write. I don't know. I know you guys told me earlier who Cody Clemens is, but you also know how I do it. I know. I've either got to have already looked it up myself and written it out here so that I know I've looked it up, or I'm going to look it up while we're on the live stream here, because that's just how I do it. Not that I don't trust you guys, because I do, and you're pretty much always right, but I got to be 100% right, because this is your all's money, Cody Clemens. So we want to make sure we get it right and that things go where they should. So yeah, sometimes it takes a little longer, and this part's kind of boring, but I think it's the right way to do it. So Cody Clemens, Detroit Tigers. So there you have 3 of him coming to 99 to 23, and then a base. So lots of Cody Clemens. Now, we had a request earlier, so let's get back to getting some of that taken care of now that our recap is done. Somebody wanted to take a look at the spreadsheet, so let's get that back up so that you can see your name on there. Someone, I think, missed it earlier. I don't remember who it was that asked me, but somebody did. So once again, these are the bidders across from their teams for the break that we just completed for Contenders Draft Picks. So there's all the info that you need for that. And while I'm at it, if you didn't see that, you probably didn't see this either, huh? So this is our anticipated shipping information. The Contenders Draft Picks I'm hoping to get out the door on Saturday. The autographed baseball bat, which we completed at the start of the evening. Free shipping breaks, I always project them to go out 6 or 7 days after the auction ends. There's a better than reasonable chance that's going to go out ahead of Monday. Like, I'm almost certain it's going to go out ahead of Monday, but we'll leave it projected for Monday for now. And of course, if you happen to not get a hit in here, well, I shouldn't say not get a hit. I will say this: if you did not get the hit in the baseball bat break, because there was only one hit in there, then your consolation card, because it's a free shipping break, typically held until you have a package going out again, and then I just send them all at once. And I do keep track of it for a rolling 90 days. If you're in that free shipping break and you want it sent sooner, send me a message. I will take care of it. If you're in Contenders Draft Picks, which was our paid shipping break tonight, if you had nothing at all, like if you didn't get a base card, if you didn't get one single card at all in the break, you would be entitled to consolation cards at that point, and they would ship with the rest of the break since it is a paid shipping break. So I think that's got us squared away on it. We'll take a quick little spin through here, which is what we're breaking in the days ahead. So we've got lots of stuff coming up. Tomorrow night, Best Baseball, Flawless Collegiate, a master case of Illusions Football. That's 16 boxes, 2 8-box inners, 80 hits in that break. Thursday night, Triple Play Baseball, half case of mini helmets, half case of jerseys, full case of Bowman Chrome. Friday night, half case of baseball jerseys, Impeccable Football, which comes out Friday. Archive Signature Series again, and Gold Label Baseball, which comes out on Friday. Saturday, a couple of boxes of 2013 Topps Supreme, 2 boxes of 2010 plates and patches, more gold label, and a half case of Heritage High Number. On Sunday, we're going to start super early at 9:15, and we will open an autographed baseball jersey, an autographed basketball jersey, and a 16-box master case of Goodwin Champions. Yeah, baby. That's going to be a long one, too. So that has all of our spreadsheet info up. Now, the last question of the evening. Someone had a question about whether or not the Panini website was going to list the pro teams on this. And I'm like pretty certain that it doesn't, but we're going to check it out to make sure. As like always, we don't want to guess. We just want to know. So why do I not see it? It's only showing me stars and stripes. Did I choose the wrong? I must have chosen the wrong something up here. Was it Donruss? Why would it be Donruss? It's not Donruss. It's not Optic. Why is this coming up weird? Like, what the heck? Why can't I find it? Am I in the wrong year? I don't think so. Year 2018. That's what we're in. Panini. Where is this? Chronicles, Diamond Kings, Immaculate, National Treasure, Stars and Stripes. Like, where is the Panini checklist for this? Did they, like, just not give us one? Like, what? Chronicles, Diamond Kings, Immaculate, NT, and Stars and Stripes. What in the heck is going on right there? Okay, so I've done... Well, let's just go all the way back to the beginning. Baseball, 2018... We only have 2 choices, Panini and Donruss. So, and it's neither one. It doesn't come up for either one. So where the heck is our checklist? Well, I guess that answers the question then. Alrighty then. That does, I'm trying, like I know that I would have seen this by now, but yet I can't believe that it's completely not here. This is kind of freaking me out a little bit. But it surely is not there. So, all right. So there you go. That answers the question. We don't have anything on the checklist on the Panini website. So, all righty then. Fun times at the old Panini website. Don't know what that's about. So we'll just be sticking with our standard formula, which is current active players go to their current team. Anybody who is a retired player will go to the team they played for the longest. The reason this comes into play, guys, because every card in here, the player's in their collegiate uniform. Nobody's in their pro uniforms on this, and they list collegiate teams. It doesn't list their pro team, so that's why that particular set of rules comes into play. All right. Martin the Bat was a really nice hit tonight. It was Joe Adell for the Angels, a really nice prospect for the Angels. Hit on the autographed baseball bat, so pretty awesome there. Martin says the score is 4-3 with 1 out left. Kimbrel is closing 2 men on base, and now it's 4-3. So somebody scored. Whew! All right. Well, maybe I'm going to get to catch the end of this then. Maybe. Woohoo! All right. Thank you again, everyone. I appreciate you spending part of your evening with me. I hope that you are having a great week, and yeah. I will see you tomorrow night. We're going to be back at it, so stop by and see me. Take care now. Bye-bye.